A few days ago, I made a video about why I thought the Menagerie was one of the best pieces of content out there.
And I was wrong!
No, I'm just kidding. It is one of the best pieces of content out there. But I want to talk now about the glitch that allows you to open the chest multiple times. This is something that is most likely not intended, and if they fix it, I think will ruin this activity. Now, I want to talk about risk versus reward. I want to talk about time commitment. I want to talk about value. I want to talk about god rolls. I want to talk about why all of these things come together, and the ability to open the chest multiple times makes this activity feel extremely rewarding. It ups the fun factor. It ups the satisfaction factor. And I think that if they change this, it will really, really hurt the Menagerie. Even though this is obviously not intended, it still makes this content better. So let's get into it. In my other video, I talked about the Menagerie as this evolving activity with multiple different challenges, multiple different bosses. As a piece of content, it is already pretty damn good, if not the best piece of content we have for, running it with multiple people, with getting different rewards, with feeling like it's varied pieces of content. And I think that the Menagerie does that very well. But the other thing I mentioned in my video was that rewards were pretty damn good. The Austringer is good. The Beloved Sniper is good. You can farm for the Tail Fusion Rifle. You can get powerful drops in whatever slot you want for the first 2 or 3 drops on every single character. Which means if your helmet is running behind, well, you've got a guaranteed drop for that. Or if your chest piece or your arm piece is behind. Which also means that for future raids, this could be a fantastic activity for leveling up and making it an even playing field for other players. I think that this is fantastic and something that they should embrace. But another piece of the puzzle here, another piece of the reward puzzle is the surge and the chase of god rolls. Now, in a game without any sort of trading, right? There's no benefit to playing with your friends other than speed. You can't trade with each other. There's no benefit to finding a god roll other than you have a slightly better gun than the average person. But getting a god roll is something that satisfies you, for the most part. It makes your time in Destiny most likely better. And I know that many developers worry that if everyone gets the absolute best roll available, it might cause them to quit. They might quit the game because, well, I've got everything. But there's another very unique thing that happens, a very interesting thing that happens, that developers sometimes miss as well. If players never get upgrades and they never get what they want, they will stop playing as well. It's one of the reasons why I haven't touched the Division in a while. There is a 0.0045% chance, yes, someone did the math on it, that I can get an upgrade on any piece of gear. Less than 1% chance that I get an upgrade. Yes, I have a pretty good set of gear in the Division, but having less than 1% chance to ever get an upgrade in any slot whatsoever makes me feel like, well, I probably beat the game then. I probably have the best thing I could possibly get. And if there is no activities for me to use this gear in that challenges me or is exciting or fun, and there's no potential rewards from those activities, I am done. I've got the best gear. I can't get an upgrade. There's nothing to challenge me. There's no potential upgrades to even get from the stuff that is the most challenging, aka the raid, which I can stomp in 15 minutes with a good team. I'm done. But when I leave, I don't leave necessarily satisfied because I want better gear and I would like to get them. It's just too damn hard and frustrating. And so instead of leaving satisfied and pumped up and, oh my god, look at all this good stuff, I leave looking at my gear going, oh man, my crit chance could be better, or my armor could be better, and there's things that I definitely want, but it is so annoying to try and get them. It is so time consuming to try and get them for just a little bit of benefit. Now, I want to take that point and I want to talk directly about the Menagerie. If you could only open the chest at the end of this one time at getting the Austringer, or one time at getting the Beloved, and then you'd have to play the whole thing again, I guarantee people would not play this as much as they do. I guarantee they wouldn't chase weapons the way that I currently am. Why? Because once you get close enough to the God roll, to the perfect roll, to the best roll possible, you quit. Because if you get 2 of the perks and you get the barrel right, you most likely don't want to run this 15 minutes every time or 20 minutes every time if you got a bad team to open the chest once at a 1 to 5% chance of maybe getting the God roll. I'd say it's pretty low like that. It's probably 1 to 5%. Because you need both perks to be the right perks for you. You need the barrel to be the right one, and then you need the magazine or the accurized rounds or whatever it is on the weapon you're using, right? So there's probably, 5 to 10 perks in each of those slots, and, there's 4 slots. So there's a lot of RNG there. And so you're not going to go back after you've got 90% of the God roll. If you've got almost the perfect roll, you're not going to do this again over and over and over and over again, 15 minutes a pop to maybe get a tiny, tiny, tiny little upgrade. Well, not the average person. Hardcore people will, but the average person won't do it. But the average person will run the Menagerie over and over again because they can slot in a ton of different ruins. And they can try to get 5 different Austringers and 3 different Beloveds and maybe even a fusion rifle in one run. And you can continue to roll those items as many times as you want. And each time is a little piece of lottery, is a little bit of a slot machine. And every time you roll it, you see those numbers flip, you get that little hit of dopamine. And you get a little excited, and you hope, do I got the God roll? Do I got accurized rounds? Do I got full bore? Do I got Eye of the Storm and Rangefinder? I don't know, but we're gonna check. And you get to check multiple different times. At the end of the video, you can see me going through all my different guns and checking them out. Is this one good? Is that one good? I don't know. But getting the chance to check all these out is so fun. It is so exciting. And it's this almost addicting thing where I want to go back in the Menagerie and I want to roll that dice a few more times and I want to see what I get. And I know that if I play a bunch and I accumulate a bunch of these runes, I can then go play the Menagerie and I can go try to get 7 different snipers or 7 different Austringers or roll a bunch of air intel fusion rifles until I get the best one. And it might take me 10 runs of opening 5, 6, 7, 8 chests before I get the right one. It isn't easy to get the God roll, but the issue is if you make it too hard or it takes too much time, once you get close enough, you won't even try. But me, I have done the Menagerie every single day since it came out. I haven't done the raid every single day, mostly because there's no rewards after you beat it for the first time on your character, but I have never touched a piece of Destiny content like this other than maybe PvP and Trials. But this is the first piece of content where I'm touching myself as much as I did in junior high. Boys, I'm running the Menagerie every single day, trying to get those upgrades, trying to get the best piece of gear possible. I'm going in, I'm rolling that dice, I'm excited about doing it, but if it was only one little piece, I'd be done with it. My hand cannon is as close to perfect as you can get, and I'm still going back because I don't want to stop until it is perfect, and because I know that I can roll 5 or 6 of them in a row and feel good about it. And when I get the perfect one, well then I move on to the sniper. And I haven't even touched the shotgun. I haven't even touched the fusion rifles. I've got armor that I could get enhanced perks. There is a ton of upgrades that I could get to my character, and I feel like actually doing it. This is the first time that I've actually been hunting for upgrades instead of just hoping they fall in my lap. I've got a direct way to get upgrades, and it excites me. It makes me feel like it's valuable time used. It makes me feel like I'm being rewarded for putting in the effort. And I honestly think that this content is fantastic, not just in the sense that it's fun, but it has added this whole new reward system that if it gets changed, I will be severely disappointed. That's it from me though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye. Also, before you go, if you're looking for an awesome monitor to upgrade your gaming setup, make sure to check out ViewSonic. The XG240R is one of the monitors that I've been using for the past little while, and it's a great entry point into getting into gaming monitors. Links are in the description to their website as well as Amazon, and they've got multiple different monitors for your setup. Also, if you're looking for a wicked boost to your energy for studying, finishing up some homework, cleaning the house, make sure to check out advanced.gg. They make a product called Focus with no sugar added, no calories, and it's going to give you that nice little boost without the crazy crash. Links in the description for that as well. Use the code MTASHED at checkout for 10% off. Talk to you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.